Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm so excited to do. It is going to be a new one in my chopping block series. So a couple months ago I posted a chopping block video where I had 6 different products that I was kind of deciding, do I want to keep them? Do I not want to keep them around? I gave myself a couple months to try to use them up, see what I think of them, see if I was reaching for them, and now it's time to decide, am I going to keep them or declutter them? And then I have a new round of products going on to the next chopping block. So I'm excited to share this one with you. Before we jump into it, I do want to say there's a sponsor on today's video, and today's video is sponsored by Karma. So I'm going to chat with you a little bit about Karma first, and then we'll jump into the chopping block. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, before we hop into the products, this video is sponsored by Karma. Thank you so much to Karma for sponsoring me. I've worked with them plenty of times in the past, so hopefully you've heard me talk about them before. But they are an app and a Chrome extension that makes sure that you are going to get the best deal on the products that you are buying online. They also give you alerts when products go back in stock. Maybe they've been out of stock. We've seen that happening with the Sephora holiday savings event. There's been some products of mine that I really wanted to purchase that have gone out of stock. They also are good for coupon codes, so there's a lot of different features that Karma has. It is also a free download. It's free to use, so I will have the link in my description box if you have not yet checked them out. We all know what is coming up. We have Black Friday coming up. We have holiday shopping coming up. Maybe some of you have already started. If you have, that's nice. I'm very jealous of you. So Karma is a great way to not only be able to make your list, maybe you're making a list for someone else, maybe you're making a list for family and friends, or just making lists for yourself, makeup products you want, items for around the home, fashion items that you want, however it is that you want to break it down, you can make different lists on Karma that will help you organize your shopping. I started to add some more around the home products. I'm currently focusing on my outdoors. I have a little patio outside and I want to start filling it with some furniture. I recently moved from Iowa to Vegas about 6 months ago. I really focused a lot on the inside of my apartment, but now I want to focus on the outside, especially as we do get into fall and winter and it's cooler here in Vegas and it's not so hot, so I can actually be outside with my dog. So I've been adding some outdoor furniture pieces because I didn't realize how expensive outdoor furniture was. I've actually never really bought outdoor furniture, and you know those like egg swings, those are really expensive, I think anyways. So I am adding some to my Karma list for when something goes on sale, then I can snag it and buy it. Like I said, it is a free download. The link is going to be in my description box, but basically to use Karma, what you'll first want to do is download the Google Chrome extension. Like I said, you can also get the app as well. Then when you are shopping online, you can save the products to your list. You can put when you want to get notified, like what the reasoning is that you want to get notified of. I have put on the blushes from Dior that I really wanted in the Sephora sale because they are out of stock. So I want to get notified when those bad boys come back in stock because I really want one. Once an item you have saved either comes back in stock, has a price drop, if there's a coupon that relates to that, you can either get push notifications or an email or both, so you're not missing anything. One of my favorite tools with Karma is their coupon feature. So when you have your cart ready to go and you're getting ready to check out, the extension that you have for Karma will actually scan for any coupons that are available. I use this all of the time. I never forget this feature. It always makes me so happy because I'm not having to go anywhere to try to remember coupon codes or pulling up a website or trying to Google if there's a coupon code. It just does it right there for you and can help you save a lot of money. This feature you do use on the Google extension, so it is really important to have that. Also, when you shop from select retail partners, Karma does give you cash back, and that goes right into your account there on Karma, so you can always kind of see the running total of what you have for your cash back. So I love getting cash back also. If you're going to be making the purchases anyways, you might as well be able to get some cash back for it. Once again, if you do not have Karma yet, which I know a lot of you do, but if you don't have it yet, I will have the link to that free download in my description box. I highly recommend you check it out. It's just a great shopping tool, one that I use every single time that I am shopping online. I love my lists. I love being notified when items are back in stock or there's a price drop, and then of course the coupon feature always makes me so happy, as well as with the cash back. So a big thank you to Karma for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much for giving me these opportunities. Let's jump into the products and see what got saved and what's getting decluttered. All right, a couple different cheek products that I had in here. One is from Patrick Ta, and this was the She's So LA, the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. All right, so you have your cream on top, your powder on the bottom, and I just never got on with this product. I don't know what it was. So many people were talking about it, recommending it, and that's why I bought it, and I was so excited about it. I believe this retails for around $34, and I was like, yes, you know, I'm gonna do it. One of the first handful of products that I tried from Patrick Ta, if not the first product I tried from Patrick Ta, and I just could not get into it. I don't like, you know, I like these tones for blushes. I like nude blushes or a little bit more of like a bronze tone blush. I do enjoy those, The cream product I think is fine. The powder I think is fine. Like, I don't think that they're bad products. I just never reach for them. So I put this in the chopping block to decide, do I want to keep it? Do I want to declutter it? And I even took it out and I put it on my bathroom vanity where I get ready every single day. And I still very rarely reached for it. And the times that I did, I was like, okay. I did forget to mention that I did some filming on this look with the face and eyes using the new Natasha Denona Glam face and eye palette. That's going up on my Instagram, which is March Beauty Word. So I will link that in my description box if you want to see how I got some of this look right here. And then I always link the rest of my makeup. I did haul that Natasha palette in my most recent Sephora haul. And I have a trying new makeup video with that palette also here on YouTube. Sorry, side note, I usually say that in the beginning. Oh my gosh, I didn't even do my OOTD. Ah! Okay, let me do my OOTD. Wow, I can't believe I almost forgot. Okay, so, and I actually have like an outfit on. The last time I filmed, I had pajamas on. So today I have on these brown pleather pants. These are from the Carly Bible Misguided collection that just came out. And then just this bodysuit from Express. I've had it for a few years. I do still have my slippers on, but I just got new slippers, which I'm very excited about. So, you know, rocking the slippers. Oh my gosh. And then my jewelry is mostly Ana Luisa, and my makeup will be in the description box. Okay, now we can start, Samantha. Whew, alrighty. Back to Patrick Ta. All that to be said, I'm gonna declutter it. I'm gonna declutter it. My declutter series, if you have caught any of them, it has been really ruthless this go round. I am really decluttering a lot. The day that I'm filming this, I filmed my lip liner declutter straight away this morning. I woke up, I took Aries to daycare, I got a coffee, I came home and turned my camera on and started decluttering, and I was like, pow, 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 pow. Like, I am just on a decluttering kick right now. And I'm just going back to, if I'm not using the products and I'm not excited to use them, why keep them around? So, Patrick Ta, you're gonna find a new home. And then another face palette that I had in here was from Too Faced, the Natural Face palette. This was one that I've really enjoyed this palette. I can never open it, but I enjoy it. So inside you have 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, 2 bronzers. Really out of this palette, I used the Sunny Honey bronzer and then the Pink Sand blush. The highlighters aren't my favorite, and then Pink Wink is a little too bright for me. Tropic Like It's Hot is a little bit too red toned for me. Sometimes I could mix the two together, but really out of the palette, I only use the 2. And when I was thinking about starting the chopping block video, I was like, all right, let's put this one in here, because even though you like it, you only use 2 out of the 6 products, so is it really worth it to keep the whole palette around? Once again, put this on my bathroom vanity, used it, you know, a handful of times, but I'm like, why am I keeping this around? I use 2 of 6 shades and I really don't go into them all that much. So I like the palette. It's pretty and it's nice. I like the packaging. I can never open it, but I'm just not gonna use it. So I'm gonna declare that one also. Let's move into a sad portion of this video. So on my chopping block, I had from Covergirl the Healthy Vitalist powder. Really enjoyed this powder. It had a huge pan in it. You know, it was been a favorite of mine for a long time, but most recently I've fallen crazy in love with the Dior Powder No Powder. It's what I'm wearing today. It's what I wear pretty much all the time. Also the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish powder. I wear that one all the time, also for my under eyes. So I really was neglecting my Covergirl, so I thought, pull it out, let's try to get some use out of it. Even if I end up decluttering it, at least I'm gonna get more uses out of it before I do. One day I dropped it, and there it went, and it was completely shattered, completely gone, all over my bathroom floor, and I was like, ooh. I took a picture of it, I posted it in my Instagram stories. I was like, oh no, that was really sad. So would I have decluttered this one? Honestly, probably. I'm just gonna be straight with you. I think I probably would have ended up decluttering it. Like I said, there was a huge pan in the middle of it. And I do my Dior and my Charlotte so much. I just recently got the Kosas powder, but I really don't change my powders all that often. And yeah, dropped it though. So that's gone. That's sad. Another one bites the dust. Also in there I had from Charlotte Tilbury, this is her Magic Vanish Corrector. I always say concealer, it's Corrector. And this one is in the shade 1 Fair. So this is a really nice product to be able to cover dark circles. It really does color correct. There's a handful of different shades. There's an orange one that you can choose. I really never reach into this though, because it's not typically my makeup style. When I'm putting concealer on my under eyes, I'm genuinely, I'm generally just going with one shade. And I'm not someone who does like a ton of different makeup steps. I kind of like a little bit more natural, a little bit more quick and easy style of makeup. So to use like a corrector and then a concealer, it's not something that I feel like I absolutely need. So I very rarely touch this one. I used it twice while it's been in my chopping block. Twice. And both times I was like, oh shoot, Sam, you gotta go use that product because you put it in your chopping block and you need to see if you want to keep using it. I'm not gonna use this product. I just know that I'm not. So I'm gonna declutter it. It just always stuck around in my concealer declutters because I was like, it's Charlotte Tilbury and I love Charlotte and maybe I'll use it and maybe one day I'll really have a ton of dark circle and I'll cover more. I sleep well in Vegas, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I sleep better here. So gonna declutter that one. Recently I posted a single shadow declutter and in there I did talk about these Colourpop pigments. So in my first chopping block video, I only had the Archer on here. So these were from Colourpop in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. And I bought all three of these and I really did like them. I have the Archer, the Ram, and then the Scales. And I liked them. I thought that they were easier to work with than I thought they were gonna be. I'm not someone who works with pigments all that much. But recently, I mean, I'm just not going into products like this. I'm really not. The Ram is a really cool shade. This orange with a lot of gold glitter to it. I'm an Aries, so that's what this one correlates to, and I just thought that was super neat. But if I'm being honest with myself, I'm not gonna use these. I'm just not. I had a hard time getting rid of them because I don't have a lot of products like this. I like Kathleen Lights. These were limited edition, so you can't get these anymore. They're not available, so I was like, maybe I should hold on to them. And then when I did the chopping block, I was like, oh, maybe just this one because it's my least favorite shade out of the three. And then when I was doing my single shadow declutter, I was like, girl, what? Put them all in your chopping block video. You're not gonna wear them. Other people could get use out of them. It's time to say goodbye. And then lastly, will anything be saved from this chopping block video? Lastly, we have a lip product. This is from Givenchy. This is the Mandarin Bolero lip product, lip product. It's a lipstick, Sam. So this is like a bright orange lipstick. I've had this for a lot of years. I could probably count on one hand, potentially two, how many times I've worn this lipstick, but it's Givenchy. I felt cool about it. It's this bright orange that looks really fun, like in the springtime with like a very minimal eye look and then this pop of bright red lip. When I took photos for Instagram like 2 times when I was wearing this lipstick, I was like, girl, look at you doing different things. And I like felt really cool. And I always hung on to those memories of wearing that lipstick and feeling really cool. I didn't wear it one time. Well, it's been on my chopping block, not once. And I had it out. I had it on my desk next to me the entire time. I would look at it every day. I didn't wear it one time. Yet still, as I was putting everything right next to me to film this video, I was like, the Givenchy, I can't get rid of that. I'm going to declutter it, okay? I can hear everyone yelling at me like, girl, stop. Like, it's been through so many lipstick declutters and I'm like, I never wear this, but I might one day. No, we're done. The relationship is, sometimes you just have to move on, okay? Okay? Life lessons, let me tell you. Sometimes you just gotta move on. So we are also decluttering the Givenchy lipstick. Nothing made it out of my chopping block. Not one thing I am keeping. So that was very interesting to me. That was interesting. As I was planning this video and I realized I wasn't keeping anything, I was like, wow, you really are ruthless with your declutters, girl. But that is everything that I'd been trying and deciding if I wanted to keep or not. And I have a handful of products that I'm going to be testing out once again. So it's kind of like a shop my stash chopping block. Let's hop over to those products. So I mentioned this foundation when I was doing my foundation declutter and I was like, I need to pull it out. Maybe I'll put it in my next chopping block video depending on when it is and see if I want to still keep it around. So this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills and this is the Luminous foundation. I have the shade 220N, which is a pretty good shade for me when I'm not quite as tan, which is right now. And I will say that I have, since I did the foundation declutter, which was a while ago, I have pulled it out and I have been trying it a little bit more. And then I kind of like it slowly, you know, I would clean and then I'd put everything back away and then I'd forget to take it out. So I'm gonna pull it out once again. I feel a little fearful for this one though. I'm not sure it's gonna make it through this chopping block because I have so many foundations that I love so much. I also don't wear foundation every single day. A lot of days I just wear concealer and powder and I'm good with that. But I don't know, I'm curious if this one is gonna make it through. Curious if it's gonna make it through. And then today, like I said, the day that I'm filming this, I did my lip liner declutter. And there was a few in there that I thought to put in my chopping block, but the one I decided to go with is from Vieve. And this is their lip liner in Velvet Sands. It's actually the lip liner that I have on today, along with a matte lipstick from Milani. So I can go ahead and link my lip liner declutter if you haven't seen it. I swatch everything in there. And Vieve, I bought the lip liner and the lipstick, and then I really never wore them all that much. And you know, I put the lip liner on today and I was like, I really like this color and the formula seems nice, and I'm like, why am I not wearing this? So I need to decide. I didn't pull in the lipstick to this chopping block. I am gonna do my lipsticks next to my declutter, but honestly, when I do my update, you might see the lipstick in there. I might put it as a duo, but I thought to pull in the Vieve lip liner and see what we think. It hurts me a little bit, but I have a duo in here from Natasha Denona. This is the mini blush and glow. So I really like these minis from Natasha Denona. I have the mini bronze and glow and I use it quite a bit. So this one has a blush and a highlight. I've kept this also through so many declutters, and I'm like, girl, why are you doing this? Because the blush I really don't even love all that much. It's a little bit on the bright side for me. The highlight I don't particularly enjoy for my face, but it's a beautiful inner corner and brow bone highlight, which I really don't even do all that often anymore. And so I'm like, okay, so this is kind of where like the Shop My Stash comes in, because even if I do decide to declutter it, I'm at least gonna get some more uses out of it. We can have like a fond farewell, but it just kind of reminds me of the lipstick because it's survived so many, even though I'm like, I never wear this, but I'm gonna keep it. And I'm like, why are you doing that? So once again, good chances that Natasha is gonna get decluttered, but we'll see. We'll see. And then from my highlighters, when I did my highlight declutter, there was a few that I kept that I was like, maybe I should put this in my next chopping block. So I decided to choose out from Dose of Colors. This is the Iluvsarahii highlight. This is a really stunning highlight. It looks very pink and kind of like a dark pink in the pan, but once I actually put it on and blend it out, it's a really beautiful highlight. I think it looks really good on my skin. This is not available anymore. And this, like, just even when I swatch it, it's so smooth. It's such a beautiful highlight, but I very rarely wear it. This is one that I think, did I say this is in Bathe? I don't know. But this is one that I think could make it. Like, I think this could make it through. We'll see in a couple months if I'm eating my words, but again, it's just gonna give me some motivation to bring it out and use it a little bit more, even though the thing that I'm worried about is that I don't wear highlights as much as I used to. I think it could make it though. Do you think it's gonna make it? And then lastly, I have another single shadow, and this is another one from Colourpop. So once again, I did that single shadow declutter recently, and there was a few Super Shocks that I was like, should I keep this? Should I not? You know, maybe I should put some in the chopping block and see. So I decided to choose out the shade Flipper. This was a favorite shade of mine when it first came out. It's this really cool orange, like it's like almost like a creamsicle type of shade, I would say. And then it has that beautiful shimmer to it. And then I kind of went through like just not using my Super Shocks really ever. Now I'm back to using my Super Shocks quite a bit. But with this shade, and the reason why I decided to do this one, is I really don't wear orange all that much anymore. But I kind of want to get some uses out of it, see what I think. Like, is it worth it to keep around because I don't have a lot of orange shadows? And I decluttered quite a few in that single. Like, I think this is really the only orange one that lasted through my declutter. So it's like, do I want to get rid of it? It could be fun to have around and keep in my collection. But regardless, I still want to be able to get some use out of it and see what I think. Because, like I said, I used to love Flipper from Colourpop. So gonna get some more uses out of this one. And I will come back in a couple months and we will see if anything from this chopping block video managed to stay in my collection. Again, if you haven't caught my declutter series and you love like declutters where there's like a lot of decluttering going on, I would highly recommend you watch mine because that definitely is happening. But that is everything for today's video. I'd love to know, were there any surprises in here? What do you think about the new products that I chose out for the chopping block video? Again, another thank you to Karma for sponsoring this video. The link to check them out and get that Google Chrome extension is going to be in my description box. I really do appreciate the opportunity to get these sponsorships, so thank you so much for your support. Thank you to Karma for sponsoring this video. Other than that though, if you enjoyed it, please make sure to give this one a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.